Good day. Today, we're going to learn how to run an SRM batch report, not an MVI batch report, but an SRM batch report and write that output data to an output data set. So to begin with, we need to go to our batch reporting option over here. And you'll see we have the SMF report library, the SRM batch reports option, and the MVI batch reports option. We're going to select the SRM batch reports option. The SRM batch reports are a series of reports from the reporting component that use control cards and verbs to create information based on those control card inputs. So the report verb would be the type of report you're going to run, such as an MCDS report, or you're going to run an error detail report. These are the verbs. This tells SRM what type of information that you're going to be requesting for that information. I've created a batch job that's called weekly dataset. It uses the SRM BR42 report, which is a VTOC scan or the dataset report from the VTOC scan master to pull data. And this is a weekly report that we can run um, to check for some data. All right, we have a description field, but you'll see the verb is VTOC underscore DSN. Um, we have our sysin. We can name it, our company, the line count. We're going to put 66 lines per page. And then we have our keywords. So we're going to select all data sets. We're going to look in the DB2 storage group, and we're going to look for any data sets. Because in theory, there should be no physical sequential data sets in our DB2 storage group. It should all be DB2 table spaces or other DB2 type VSAM data sets, except for your VTOC index that will be physical sequential. So there really shouldn't be anything else in there. So we're running this report just check, and we're just going to run it. We'll put it in the schedule through our schedule services feature within SRM, and we can run this every whatever day of the week we want to run, just to kind of check, see what's in there. All right, and we're going to put the column headings. We want our data sets, we want our DSORG, the number of tracks, the create date, and the vol seer that particular data set's on. All right. And the sysprint is a report print. So we need to go down to that DD for the report print. Normally, our report print is to output. All right. So if we're going to write this to an output data set, it requires it to be a pre-allocated sequential data set, and the disp is mod, not disp equals old or disp equals share. It has to be disp equals mod. It will mod the data onto this data set each time it runs. All right, so if we were to sub this up, and it will run, okay, and we're gonna go over here. Let's just go check in SDSF, see if the job's completed. Here's our job. Yep, report completed successfully. All right, there's our input criteria. So let's go back to our output data set, and we'll browse it. There's our report. So a list of data sets, data set name, the DSORG, how many tracks are actually allocated, the actual create date, and the vol seer that particular data set is on. So this is how you would create or use the SRM batch reports to write those resources or the information requested to an output data set versus the sysout of the job. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you. Have a great day.